Hey everyone, I am so excited. I'm not even going to try to conceal it, no pun intended, but I'm here with Miss Antonia Okafor of Empowered. Thank you so much for talking with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about your foundation?
Yeah, so Empowered is a national student organization for college women that seeks to educate, train, and advocate in regards to defending their self-defense rights on campus. So yeah, it's gun rights are women's rights organization for young women.
That's amazing. And can you tell us a little bit about how if there was something specific, or if it was kind of just a gradual journey for your own concealed carry permit?
Yeah, so I started out in this world going back, right, before 2015. Actually kind of grew up pretty anti-gun. My family's still kind of like that. So in 2015, this documentary called The Hunting Ground came out, and it was about sexual assault on college campuses. And I was a graduate student in Texas, and I remember finally, as a student of feminism, right at that point, I realized that the feminist movement had something missing, and what was missing was basically going away from the victimhood mentality and realizing that there's something that we have already that the Constitution protects in order to protect women, and that is the Second Amendment. And so I became a Southwest Director for Students for Concealed Carry, became an advocate for that. For 2 years we passed that, and even then, it wasn't until I was 25 that I finally got a gun, got my permit.
What was your first gun?
My first gun was a Ruger LC9.
Nice.
So yeah, and then I kind of went from there. But I was an activist even for a couple years before I even got my permit or got my CCW.
Yeah. And we're wondering from CRPA, can you talk a little bit about maybe like the first time you really felt so safe and you were just so glad that you were able to protect yourself and not have to wait, say, 7 minutes for police to come?
Yeah, the first time I felt safe was when I finally felt I could have a firearm on my body, on my person, and be comfortable with it and know I knew how to use it in case of emergency, and then also use it where I was living 90% of the time, and that was on a college campus.
Yeah.
And so when campus carry passed and I was actually able to exercise that right in a place that I lived, that was when I felt
just like walking from class to car at night,
and not having, literally what I would do before then, it was I wrote in my New York Times article, I'd have in my right hand my cell phone with 911 already pre-dialed, and I would have this rape whistle that I got in freshman orientation in college, and that was deemed that was what I can do in case of an emergency. No more when I had my concealed carry on campus. So yeah, that's when I felt really, wherever I was, that I could actually protect myself.
That's great.
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit earlier about feminism, and how sometimes self-proclaimed feminists, even teachers as well, they just right off the bat are like, no, I can't be armed. That's not the solution. What's your response to feminists who don't want anything to do with firearms?
Well, the feminist movement is all about equality, and also it's about independence, that you are able to take matters into your own hands. And what better way than to take safety into your own hands? I mean, when it comes to that, I mean, that's one of our essential needs in life, is to be safe, to be protected. And breeding a type of mentality, especially these so-called feminists, of saying that no, it's always the perpetrator that you have to do something in order to protect yourself in that scenario. No, it's about personal responsibility. It's about empowerment, self-empowerment, that I have an ability to take care of my own safety. That's empowering. I mean, I can't see anything else that's more about the feminist movement than that.
And you mentioned before that there's just simply always going to be evil.
Absolutely. Yes, there's going to be evil in this world. I'm a born-again Christian, and I believe in that. And unfortunately, that's just the reality of it. But what the other reality is that there are law-abiding people who are going to save the day, who are going to protect those people, even if they don't know them. Like we know, like what happened, unfortunately, just last night here in California, sheriffs or just regular citizens who want to protect their lives and those people that they care about. In America, we have that option to protect those people.
Very lucky.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah.
The last question I had for you, with Empowered, do you solely want to focus in the future on college campuses or possibly like women in the workforce, or what's your plan for the future with Empowered?
Yeah, so when I envisioned Empowered, I always saw the college student, and what they always aspire to be is that future, independent woman in the workforce, young professional. But in the meantime, I really believe that the college woman, the college environment is a unique space, and it's a space also that the other side, the anti-gun side, has done a very good job of going and infiltrating and basically brainwashing these women, saying that gun rights don't equal empowerment. And I'm here to say, you know what? That's not true. And we're going to have a space in college campuses nationwide where you feel like you're part of a community of other women who believe the same way that you do and that you're not alone. So I really believe college is important.
Yeah, very refreshing.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So start in college and then have them carry it through.
Eventually, they're going to go and they're going to join the NRA, or they're going to join whatever afterwards. So
CRPA.
Exactly. Any state organization that's pro-gun. So yeah, I think it's a good starting point.
Well, thank you so much. It was really, really nice talking to you, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.